Okay. Greetings, everyone. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. My name is A Goddess Love, and this is A Goddess Love's Abundant Living. Okay. So, we are a community of conscious Christ creators learning the art of manifesting through the power we possess as individual manifestations of God. And today's title of this message is how to get rid of negative energy in your atmosphere. Okay? But before we begin, we're going to open up in prayer. Infinite Spirit, we give you all the praise, thanks, glory, and honor. We thank you for who you are and how you manifest yourself in through and around us. Holy Spirit, I ask that you speak through me today and let your perfect will be done in our lives. And so it is. All right. So again, how to get rid of negative energy in your atmosphere. Okay. So I'm gonna tell you a little bit of my story. All right. I had some encounters with what appears to look like shadows, like dark shadows. Okay. And I didn't know where they were coming from, why they showed up, what was going on. I didn't know any of that. All I knew from what I was taught was you got to take authority over this. This is negative energy. Just take authority over it. So I did what I knew to do. Anyway, this video is going to help you guys if you're having any type of experience whatsoever with negative energy. Now, I do want to say this. Um, if you have a lot of traffic in your home, you may want to cleanse your atmosphere, periodically, maybe weekly if you got a lot of atmosphere. If you have a lot of stuff in your house, like hoarding, just holding a lot of stuff or other people's stuff, that's energy. You may want to cleanse your atmosphere, okay? Clean out your house and cleanse your atmosphere. All right. So I had a lot of traffic in my house. I closed down my beauty salon and then I started doing hair at home and then taking my coaching clients, so forth and so on. So I had a lot of traffic and I need to, purify my atmosphere at least once a week. Okay. So what I did, I started saging my house. Now, even having a lot of traffic, that's one thing. Holding on to a lot of stuff, that's something different. And then having encounters with different entities that look like shadows, that's something else. Okay. So with all these different things that kind of go on, you can sage your house to get rid of the negative energy that's in your house. So what I did and what worked for me, um, I everything that I do, I'm going to use prayer, okay? And I'm going to surround myself in the light of Christ, and I am going to call forth the angels of protection to come forth and protect me and kind of lead and guide me, okay? Um, so this is my little sage thing, you guys. I've burned my sage all the way down. All right, this is what I have left over because I just saged my house. Um, and so I went through each room and I took the sage and I started smudging from the bottom of the floor, the corners, and I would go up, okay, all the way up. And then I would do the windows, around the window sills, around the door sills, every corner of the room, okay. The TV, they said the TV and computers and laptops and things like that, whole energy, radios, all that. So I smudged all of that. And in me smudging everything, also the closets, um, underneath the clothes and every corner aspect of the closet, the bathroom. I did our shower. I smudged in the tub. I turned the water on in the shower, the water on in the tub, the sink. I smudged the sink, the mirror. I went around the mirror. Okay. I did the toilet. They say you hold energy in the toilet, so I smudged inside the toilet, and I flushed, and then I turned the water on, turned the water off. Okay. Um, while doing this exercise, before I started, I said a prayer again. I took the sage and um, I took the sage and I smudged myself. Okay, starting from my feet all the way up, go around to my head. Okay, and so, um, and then I said a prayer. I surround myself in a bubble of light. I visualize myself in this bubble of Christ light and ask God to protect me And I call forth the angels, Archangel Michael, to come forth and to help me. And you know, Michael's always up for a good battle. So I call forth Archangel Michael. Um, and so this was the prayer. So in every room, I said this prayer. After I called forth the angels and the light of Christ, then I said this prayer. Negative energy that has tried to invade my sacred place, I banish you away with the light of my grace. You have no hold, you have no power here, for I take my stand and I face you with no fear. Be gone forever, for this I say. This is my sacred place, and you will obey. So I said this prayer. I found this prayer off of the internet. I changed the words a little bit to what resonated with me. You guys can write it down or you can write your own prayer. Completely up to you and what resonates with you. But this works for me. It worked for me. And then after I just said the prayer throughout the entire room, okay? And after I got done smudging and clearing this room, I had all the windows open, all the doors open in the entire house before I began my smudging, okay? Then I then I said another prayer and I said, I decree that this room be cleansed of any heaviness and negativity. Um, I call forth the light of Christ and I command that this room be brought into a state of peace and harmony. And so what I did was I released the angels and I released the presence of God into the atmosphere. Okay. Um, this prayer has just been absolutely amazing for me, you guys. Um, I've had encounters with what looks like shadows. I can't really explain it. I'm not going to go into great detail about it. Maybe another video if you guys want me to. Maybe somebody out there may be going through the same thing. I don't know. But if so, and you want more detail about these shadows or these entities, I will go into great detail in another video. But this is what I did to get rid of the negative energy. All right. And so the prayer really worked for me. Then I found after I cleansed my atmosphere and got rid of the negative energy, um, I remembered something that I was taught, and it was put on the full armor of God. And so I went back to some things that worked for me in the past, and that is still working today. So I after I got done with the entire house, I just kind of stood downstairs in the living room in the middle of the floor. And I just said, today I cleanse and release myself of all past experiences. Because it could have been something connected to me. I don't know. I don't know. Could have been something connected to my husband. Could have been something connected to somebody that came in here. I don't know. But because I'm sensitive to the spirit, ain't nobody else feeling it but me. And it seemed like these entities or whatever only show up at night. So nobody else is seeing them, nobody else is experiencing, nobody else is feeling them, just me. So I had to make sure I cleanse myself. All right. I surround myself with the light of Christ's love and I put on the full armor of God. I put on a helmet of salvation to protect my mind from negative thinking. Um, and even picking up the negative energies in the atmosphere that surround us. We go to work, we go to the grocery store, it's all energy. And if we're not guarded and protected, we pick up other people's stuff. And because I know who I am and I am sensitive to energy, I have to guard myself no matter what. Okay. So I put on the helmet of salvation before I go out the door. Okay. And I visualize this helmet, guarding my mind. All right. Um, I put on a breastplate of righteousness, okay, to cover and guard my heart. Also, it allows the love to flow, from my heart. Um, I buckle myself in the truth of God, okay, around my waist. I buckle myself in the truth of I am my Father, are one. I am God. I'm God in the earth realm. I am the individual manifestation of God walking around. So I got to be and act like God. Okay. So I remind myself of this truth. I protect my feet with the shoes of the gospel. The gospel is the good news. What's the good news? That I and my Father are one. So I walk in that truth. And because I know who I am, I walk in peace. Okay. So I make sure that I'm always walking in peace. And then another point of peace is all things are working together for my greatest and highest good. And I have to stand on that, and I have to walk in that truth that no matter what, all things are working together for my greatest and highest good. I use the shield of faith to protect me as I go about my day. So my shield is my faith. So I'm having faith in whatever it is that comes up, that I need to do, just whatever. And then I take my sword, and I use my sword to be able to uh, cut through stuff, what's true and what's not, what's reality and what's illusion. All right. I am very aware that this entire world is an illusion, but we kind of still live here, so we still have to do different things to be able to continue on our journeys. All right. So, how to get rid of negative energy in your atmosphere. So one thing a couple things again, I'm gonna go back. I want you to think about it. If you have a lot of foot traffic in your house, all right, you have to cleanse your atmosphere periodically. If you have a lot of stuff in your house that holds energy, you gotta cleanse your home out, clean it up really good, get rid of all that old stuff, and cleanse and purify your atmosphere. This is very, very important, you guys. If you move into a new home or an apartment, cleanse and purify the atmosphere first before you bring any of your stuff in there. Get rid of whatever energy that was in there prior to you. Okay, get rid of that energy. Open up all the windows and the doors. Say your prayer. Do your smudging. Okay, and then you release the angels of love and light, and God's protection. In your atmosphere. Okay. Um, yeah. So I think that's it. I hope this video has helped you guys. Um, Let me kind of go back. Smudging, saying your prayer, and before you go out, you know, about your day, put on the full armor of God to protect yourself, especially if you're sensitive to the spirit or if you're sensitive to other people's energy. Put on the full armor of God to protect yourself. All right. What else was it? Give me a second. All right, I got that. I think that's it for today as far as how to get rid of negative energy. So I can't stress this enough, you guys. Um, like I said, if you want me to do a video on um, the shadows, or just to even share my experience and my testimony and how I got rid of these shadows and this negative energy. And it's negative because it doesn't feel right. It's an eerie type feeling that you get um, when you're sleeping. It seems like these entities only show up at like 3 o'clock in the morning when you good and sleep. Then they want to harass you for whatever reason. But this prayer also helps in getting rid of those entities. Okay. um, yeah, I think that's it for now. So I pray that this video has blessed you. Um, if you want more information, please reach out to me at goddessloveal@gmail.com. Um, Again, I want to thank you guys so much for connecting with me and allowing me to be a part of your journey. And thank you for being a part of mine. Your love and support is greatly appreciated. Maybe you have been praying for a deeper relationship with God, or maybe you have been praying to go to higher levels in God. But whatever the case may be, the universe, God has led you to this channel, and for that I am eternally grateful. So thank you so much for being here. Okay. If I have been a blessing to you and my words resonate with you, please like this video with a thumbs up. Okay. Also, please go ahead and subscribe to this channel. We got a lot of good information here, and a lot more really good information coming down the pipeline in the future. Go ahead and share our videos with your family and friends. Um, Also, I do want to say this: the more likes and comments that you guys leave, the more this channel is exposed to other people that may have not found my videos yet. All right. So please please leave a comment, even if it's just a heart. I am very, very grateful. Okay. Oh, don't forget to click the notification bell to be notified of new videos. Also, follow me on Facebook and Instagram at A Goddess Love or A Goddess Loves Abundant Living. Visit the website at agoddesslove.org and go ahead and download your free 7-day mirror work challenge. Now, right now, for a limited time, the mirror work challenge is free to the first 100 people that go ahead and sign up and download. Is completely free to you. This challenge will completely change your life. It's absolutely wonderful, you guys. It has changed my life tremendously. I absolutely love it. Um, Everything begins with you and self-love. So you're going to build your self-esteem and your self-confidence through your self-love. Okay, so go ahead and download the 7-day mirror work challenge. Also, go ahead and get your gratitude journal. 2020 is coming in. We got 365 days of gratitude. Please get your gratitude journal, because we know that the more things we're grateful for, the more things God will bless us with to be grateful for. Okay? So go ahead and get your gratitude journal. Um, when you type in the comments below, let's see what I want this one to say. I don't know what I want this one to say. How to protect yourself against negative energy. I am. Oh, you guys hear that? That's my stomach. Oh my God. Sorry. I am hungry. I'm fasting until 2 o'clock Arizona time. Um, and that's another thing. I want to do a video on fasting. We have to be praying and fasting for our children, you guys. Okay? That's another video. But anyway, let's go ahead and put in the comments today. I am a overcomer. All right. Um, and I will agree with you today that your desire be fulfilled. All right. So again, I want to thank you guys for tuning in. I want to thank you guys so much for being here. Your love and support again is greatly appreciated. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Until next time, be blessed, be free, be happy, be prosperous, be at peace, and namaste.